This is the proverbial case of you can't sing with it and you can't sing without it. Your tongue plays a crucial role in your singing, but equally it can get in the way and ruin your performance. So I guess we better learn a little bit more about how to manage that unruly beast inside your mouth.
Sound check. Check 1, check 2.
Another week means another singing tip video here at Voice Essentials. Allow me to introduce myself to those of you who don't know me. My name is Dr. Dan and I'm a contemporary singing voice specialist. It's my job to help you realise the full potential of your voice. So let's do just that. Your tongue is a key player in the presentation of your singing. So much so that if you didn't have a tongue, you'd find it nigh on impossible to sing anything intelligible because your tongue is the primary articulator. Nearly every sound, both consonant and vowel in the English language, employs the tongue to some extent. But that's where most singers stop in their consideration of the tongue, articulation. But there's a little bit more to it. You see, the tongue not only contributes to the formation of language, but the very essence of the individual sound.
Sound check.
You see, as your sound travels from the vocal folds and into the vocal tract, it is shaped not only into words, but also into resonance. Another way to think of resonance is as the colour of the sound. Some voices are bright, some voices are dark. The resonance of some voices is fluorescent, while others are mellow. The main contributor to these colours and the infinite variety available to each singer is the vocal tract and its malleability. And the most malleable part of the vocal tract is the tongue. But the tongue doesn't always behave in a manner that benefits our voice and our resonance. Sometimes the tongue has what we singing teachers call tongue root tension. Dr. Ron Morris, a leading expert on tongue root tension, writes, "Tongue retraction or tongue constriction can impinge on vocal fold vibration and, most importantly, vocal efficiency." Before going any further, let's experience tongue root tension at its worst. All I want you to do is drag your tongue as far back into your throat as you can and make an R sound. It'll sound like this. Not only does it sound dreadful, it also feels like you're being strangled, right? Now, we've just engaged tongue root tension in an overly dramatic way in order to really feel its effect on our voice. But many singers are singing each and every song with small amounts of tongue root tension, which result in higher levels of vocal fatigue, reduction of range, and poor intonation. And they may not even realise that it's their tongue that's causing all the issues. So before we finish today's video, let me give you some cool tips that will help to alleviate any tension in the back of your tongue.
Sound check.
Firstly, more often than not, tongue root tension is caused by poor breath management. You see, without a well-developed breath management system that employs your obliques and abdominals correctly during exhalation, your larynx is left to do all the work of managing the airflow. Recognizing that the larynx is overloaded with too much responsibility, the tongue will try and lend a hand by drawing back and down. The end result of this is like having an elephant sitting on your hands while you play the piano. It crushes your vocal capacity. So first and foremost, work on your breathing. Secondly, try stretching your tongue out of your mouth so it attempts to touch your chin. It looks a bit like and feels a bit like this. It's a little gross, but do this 3 to 5 times every time you practice a new scale or sing through a song. You might even like to try singing through your favourite song on an R vowel with your tongue stretched out. For example, if I was to do, I don't know, Ed Sheeran's I See Fire. It'll feel weird, but give it a go. Once you've sung the entire song with the outstretched tongue, you might be surprised just how free and open your voice feels when you sing the same song with its proper lyrics. Finally, if you haven't already, have a watch of my video, The Lady Gaga Singing Exercise, which provides a fun activity for improving tongue root tension as well as your overall articulation and resonance. Again, I'll put a link in the notes sections below. I hope today's video proves to be beneficial. If so, please leave me a thumbs up. It's always great to get your feedback. And if this is your first time here at Voice Essentials, we would all love you to subscribe to the channel and join our ever-growing global family of singers who, just like you, want to raise their voice in song. I'll see you in the next Voice Essentials video. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.